Hey guys, welcome back to AM Sports TV, and you're back with another video. And a bit of breaking news, and a good one is that Manchester United have had an injury boost. Apparently, this is according to the latest report we are having, that Manchester United could welcome at least 5 players back from injury when the international break will be over. As you all know, Manchester United are having a tight run of games in April because they are fighting for the relegation. They're fighting to be in the top 10, and also we are in the Europa League quarterfinals facing Lyon. We all know Lyon is a very tough opponent. They have experienced players, and we know it's going to be a difficult game. And the only thing we are hoping for is expecting those players who are out injured back and fully fit. We are playing Nottingham Forest on the 1st of April in the Premier League. Then we face Manchester City in the Manchester Derby at Old Trafford 4 days later, I think on Sunday. Then we face Lyon in the Europa League quarterfinals away. Then we face Newcastle, then Lyon again. So it's going to be a difficult one for Manchester United in April, and my only hope is that we can find a way of winning those games against Lyon, because that is the most important fixture at the moment, the Europa League. As far as the Premier League is concerned, I think the Premier League is done. We can't be with the winners. We can't be in top 4. We can't be in top 5. We can't be in top 6. We can't be in top 7. Realistically, even top 10, it's going to be difficult for us to achieve that. But we are hopeful, but we know it's going to be difficult for us to be to finish in the top 10 of in the Premier League this season. But our only way of playing European football next season is by winning the Europa League this season, and it is not going to be an easy ride, because after 5-2 victory, 5-2 victory, that is, over Real Sociedad in the round of 16 aggregate, we are now facing Lyon. And if we are to win against Lyon, we will face either of Bilbao or Rangers, if I'm not wrong, or Rangers in the semi-final. So it is not going to be an easy ride for Manchester United if we are to win the Europa League. And I think the only positive news we can have is having those injured players back and fully fit. So according to the latest news we have, is that United could welcome at least 5 players back from injury. Harry Maguire could be back, Kobe Mainoo could be back, Lenny Yoro could be back, Luke Shaw, and also Eden Heaven are all expected to be back after the international break. And this is a good news. Also, Altay Bandir is not far from a recovery, and we could see him back in contention when we face Lyon in the Europa League quarterfinal. So I think the international break has come as a rescue for Manchester United in terms of the injured players building their fitness in this break. So at the moment, we are having a lot of injuries. The only players I think might not return this season is Alessandro Martinez, who is eventually out. Apparently, is out until August. But Amad Diallo may return if we made it to the final of Europa League. He may return in the final. So for Amad Diallo, it's not over yet. It depends on the way our season is going to be from now. So I think I'm a little bit excited. The fact that we are having some of the players back. You know, after the international break, we had a run of games. You know, against Arsenal, against Everton, against Arsenal. We drew Real Sociedad home and away. Then also winning against Leicester at the King Power Stadium, 3-0. So I think we scored 7 goals in 2 games against Sociedad away and also against Leicester. Rather, Sociedad at home at Old Trafford, then Leicester away at the King Power Stadium. So I think I just hope we could pick it from where we left against Leicester and transfer the same form we had to the next game against Nottingham Forest. Remember, Nottingham Forest are a tough team at the moment. They beat us at Old Trafford 3-2 at Old Trafford last year. So we are going for revenge. Not only revenge, but we need to win because we are Manchester United and we should be winning games. Losing at Nottingham Forest, I think, is not that bad if it guarantees a win against Lyon. If you ask me, if we are to lose against Nottingham Forest and also lose against Manchester City, the Manchester Derby, and this guarantees a win against Lyon home and away, I'll take it. So realistically, I think it's a bit of good news for some of the players. I think as far as Eden Heaven is concerned, I think I'll be really happy if the news is circulating at the moment about Eden Heaven that he has recovered from his injury that he suffered against Leicester away after that challenge from Patson Daka. If the news that he has recovered from his injury, then that will be a bit of a breather, good news, because tell you what, Eden Heaven playing at left centre back, I think we saw something that I was missing in our defense, and his partnership with the Ligt is what was just awesome against Leicester and also against Real Sociedad. So I'd be really happy if we can have him back. I don't mind Amorim resting him against Nottingham Forest. I don't mind maybe him getting minutes, maybe 20 minutes against Manchester City, just to build his fitness, then be ready to face Lyon in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. So I really hope that Eden Heaven is truly back from his injury that he faced against Leicester, and this is going to be massive for us because we need him at the moment, because this is the only way we can make it to play the European competition next season, is by winning the Europa League. And a club like Manchester United not participating in European football, it's just sad. And I think even the players, the players know that this is the only way we can play European football next season. Even Amorim and his coaching staff, they're all aware that this is the competition we should be taking a much of seriousness into, and make sure that we win it, and that is a guarantee you, or it guarantees us European football as far as next season is concerned. So having Eden Heaven back from injury that he suffered against Leicester is going to be a very good news, and it could really help us in our pursuit of winning the Europa League this season, because we need that defense. The partnership he has already started to build with the Matthijs de Ligt, and also now Leny Yoro is coming. I want to see that defense, that back three of Eden Heaven, Matthijs de Ligt and Leny Yoro at least once this season, and see how it's going to work out. Apart from Eden Heaven, as I said, Leny Yoro will also be back. Remember, I think it was injured against Arsenal, where Heaven came on and was really superb. So Leny Yoro, is still young. That is, we have seen his games where he's fit, and we know what he can do. He has played as a left centre back. He has also played as a right centre back, but I think he's a right centre back. So I will be happy to see that partnership of Leny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, and Eden Heaven at least once this season. So Leny Yoro is also expected to be back from injury after the international break. Also, Luke Shaw, news was that he was back to team training this week, and he could be available also when the international break ends. So Luke Shaw can also play as a left centre back. He can also play as a left wing back, where we have Patrick Dogu now, who has now finished his suspension, and he is eligible and will be available against Nottingham Forest on Tuesday on the 1st of April. So that's next week. So uh, as far as Luke Shaw is concerned, I don't think if I'm excited about his return, because he has really suffered injuries where he recovers, then playing 2-3 games, he gets injured again, and it takes months, then he come back again and play 2 games, he gets injured again for 6 months. So Luke Shaw, I think it's high time we part ways with the Luke Shaw. We already have Patrick Dogo, we have Harry Hammers, and we also have Diego Leon. And I don't think there's a place for Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia next season as far as the left wing back is concerned. So for Luke Shaw, I think he just needs to stay fit, because we need to sell him in the summer. Also, Harry Maguire might be back. The centre back was injured against Fulham. Kobe Mainoo will also be back after the international break, and we are going to see what Kobe Mainoo will offer for us the remainder of the season. Also, Mason Mount was back, but was not used. The 3-0 win against Leicester will also be fully fit and in contention. Maybe he could play against Nottingham Forest to rest some of the players who will be featuring for us in the Manchester derby. So guys, that's it from us from the latest injury updates as far as Manchester United are concerned. Thanks for watching.